Okay, so here we go back again with our weekly Forex performance recap and review. I'm Will over at the FXAUUSD.com, and in this video we're going to go over our trade results for the week just past, which was the 8th of August to Friday the 13th, which is today. We had closed all our positions out yesterday evening with a nice profit, and we're going to go over these positions in this video. So before we actually get into the video, if you haven't yet subscribed yet, simply hit the subscribe button now. If you want access to one of my free indicators, simply join the email newsletter in the description area of this video on YouTube. Okay, so hit the subscribe button. Let's get into this week's video. So 5 trades, 5 winning outcomes. Okay, Aussie Kiwi was break even. I still have that trade open. We'll go over that in a minute. I'm still liking that position to go up. Euro USD, we changed our entry on Tuesday to 117.1. Okay, popped up on Wednesday 117.5. We had closed out. Euro Kiwi, similar. It stayed. Okay, we entered at 166.8. Closed last night at 167.4. And then USD JPY, okay, sold out at 1110.8. And Euro Swiss franc, okay, we entered. That was the first trade we entered on Monday, and you can see 75 pips in it. That was the best trade of this week. So let's get into the video and go over the actual positions. So Aussie Kiwi hasn't moved yet, so we'll go over that next week. Okay, I'm keeping that open. Euro USD, okay. Euro USD. Okay, reason I'm entering this trade. Very simple. This level here. Okay. And the charts are right down the bottom there on Wednesday. If we look at the daily charts, this was the level here. We had that weekly level, and then we have this daily level here. Okay. The actual start of this leg up here. Okay, and you can see at the start of the week it dropped pretty nicely down into this area. And if we look at the lower time frames, okay, we had the weekly buy zone, we had this untested daily area here. If we look at the lower time frames, okay, price action, if you look at the 1 hour chart, this is one of the reasons I decided to change the entry on this. Okay, you can see as I come down into this daily area here that we had just drawn, okay, as I come down into there, the market had simply started to move sideways. We had 3 different divergence signals here in the 1 hour chart, okay, and literally as it entered the area, this is the level here that we wanted to enter, 117.100 here. Okay, we got the divergence signal. Okay, the reason why I changed the entry, and you see the huge pop up from that level. So it was a great trade. We got 40 pips in it, and very happy with that. Okay, if you want access to this free indicator, again, simply either email me at will@fxas.com or subscribe to the email newsletter via the link in the description area of this video. Okay, so that's the Euro USD, nice position. Next trade was next trade, Euro Kiwi. Euro Kiwi. It did go a little bit against us at the start when it dropped down on Thursday, but it's rallied up since then. Okay, and the reason being, you can see we've had a lot of bounces at this level before on the weekly charts, and if we zoom into the daily charts, okay, we've got a nice level here. You can see this is acting as a bit of sideways movement resistance, okay, sorry, support. If time comes into this area, it kind of rallies back up. If we look at the lower time frames, what I usually expect inside this area is a divergence signal. which occurred, okay, more or less at our entry at 166,800. Yep, and yeah, so basically that's the reason there. Nice support. Zoom in the daily, we've got this ranging market here, okay, so high probability setup down inside this area here. You can see the amount of times the markets come down into here, and every time it bounces there, it rallies up, and it's a higher time frame level. Okay, so nice position there. Euro Kiwi, and we got 60 pips on it. Okay, next one, USD JPY. Look at the weekly charts. Just zoom out a little bit there. You can see up here we have this nice resistance area here. We had this initial test here of that, and they made this area, this level here, this test here that broke the trend line. If we look at the daily charts, okay, a nice bit of resistance there going across. So you expect the reaction when the market comes up into this area. We were expecting a reaction. That happened, that occurred. If you look at the lower time frames, we're actually coming into there, we're actually getting a divergence signal, okay, as it enters that period, it enters that daily area, and at that resistance line. In the trading group, I actually said enter this after this divergence signal. We entered around 1110, 750 or 760, and you can see a nice drop from that level. Okay, the market's kind of moved sideways here. Hasn't been much trading since Wednesday evening. Much movement on the USD JPY. Similar story with the Euro USD. Hence the reason we closed yesterday. Okay, last but not least is Euro Swiss franc. Okay, this was a great trade. You can see, look at the weekly charts here. Excellent position. Okay, looking at why we're entering this position. Okay, the market had spiked down last week into this area here. We had this bit of support here. You can see the market's kind of moved from here before. Kind of took that out, moved down into this lower time frames. We actually seen a nice daily area down inside here. Okay, let's zoom out. Okay, these daily areas here, the market has spiked up from before, and then this lower level down here. Okay, we had this huge reaction before. So what I was looking at here when I was doing the analysis last week was evidence that price action is slowing down. Okay, so the market's opened on Monday. Okay, you can see as we came down into this area, we had this level here before. Okay, and then this level just below it. Okay, the market has dropped down into that area and started moving sideways. So to me, it was just basically taking out the stops that were under this level. Didn't quite reach this area here. Market's moving sideways. Okay, this candle, this price action here, if you look at this here, basically telling me, okay, we had this divergence signal failed. Okay, it didn't work. This redivergence, which is a selling divergence, it didn't work. And if you look at the 1 hour charts, you see quite clearly market is moving sideways. Okay, it's not going back down. We get this initial spike up, and then we get into the markets on Monday, get the position, and you can see it's still moving up nicely from this entry. So great position on the Euro Swiss franc, and that's our trades for this week that we took. Okay, as always, you can track the live account here. Okay, over at, there will be a link in the description area. They actually track our live account. Okay, it's all there for you. And yeah, so another fantastic week. If you want to get access to our Signal service or our trade copy service, the links are in the description of the video. Remember, we are in the summer sale at the minute where you receive 30% discount. So make sure you sign up before the end of August. Any questions, let me know at will@fxace.com, and I shall see you on the next video. Have a fantastic weekend. Will over to fxace.com.